Hi everyone, I'm David. Welcome to my channel, A Talk About. This is going to be a 10-book list, so it's just some suggestions of what to get. It is a very broad list, so some will be very well known and others not so much, but what I think are just gems that should be. This is just to give you an idea of good books to read. The first is The Stormlight Archive by Brandon Sanderson. It is an ongoing series that the author is still writing, so it is going to be a 10-book series in length when it's finished, but right now there are 3 books. The first book to start with is called The Way of Kings. It is a vast world with great characters and these storms that ravage the land and wars that are being fought and just these mysteries of these greater things that are coming over the horizon. The next is The Rover by Mel Odom, which is the first book of a series that has 2 books that follows. It, to me, fills the gap, the want for a Lord of the Rings type adventure, and I actually don't know why it's not more well known, and I just want to bring a light to it. It follows this halfling librarian as he lives on this island and is shanghaied on this great adventure with dwarves and elves, wizards, goblins, and others. And this is a really great world the author creates and interesting histories of the past. The Chronicles of Narnia by C.S. Lewis is next. I know it's a very well-known series, but there's going to be a TV show coming out on Netflix, so it's something to be read up on. It follows different children in our world as they come across this other world in a different universe called Narnia, where they meet different creatures and help save it from different witches and other types. And through different times are guided by this lion, Aslan. And it has an underlying Christian story to it. Redwall by Brian Jacques. It is a 22-book series with the first book, Redwall, that it is named after. It is for ages 10 and up, and I find that I still enjoy it now, still in my 20s. The world is very unique with Redwall Abbey and the surrounding Mossfeller country. And it is made up all entirely of creatures and other animals. There are no humans at all. And it is always about some evil creature and its army trying to come and take Redwall Abbey where peaceful creatures live. And each book is very different, and different evil creatures come as well. And there are a lot of feasts involved. It is one of my favorite series. And if you'd like to know more about it, please visit my channel, A Talk About, where I review it. The Wheel of Time by Robert Jordan. It is a 14-book series in length. And there is also a TV series that will be coming out, a much anticipated one, that will be coming out soon. It follows these different characters, these friends who live in this small, quiet village where their lives are soon uprooted by this attacking army who basically brings their life into this dangerous story, this large, dangerous story, and the world becomes very chaotic. This world is vast and has a lot of depth to it. The Pendragon series by D.J. Machale. There are 10 books, and it is a young adult series that I highly recommend because I enjoyed reading them. It follows Bobby Pendragon as he is swept away on an adventure where he is able to travel through the universe in different times, different places, and has to save it all from this character that just keeps showing up. This other character keeps showing up and trying to push everything to chaos. And these places are all very different and interestingly built by the author. The Dark Elf Trilogy by R.A. Salvatore. This story is about the Dark Elf character Dris Do'Urden, who the author is really well known for and has written many books on. It follows this character back to where he's from and develops him as a character and how he's different from the other elves and learns to be a warrior and learns magic. It's definitely something to check out. The First Law Trilogy by Joe Abercrombie. The first book of this series is called The Blade Itself and has very interesting characters who are unpredictable and very human-like in nature. The world is medieval-like and something really to get into, as well as the story changes a lot and you never really know where it's going to go. The Godserfs series by N.S. Dolkart. The first book of the series is called Silent Hall and follows these group of characters who travel to find answers in the world. It's a lot like a Greek mythology, and where gods are battling against each other, but wizards are also involved and fighting against them as well. And there is magic to learn of, and the world is really chaotic. The Fall of Gondolin by J.R.R. Tolkien and edited by Christopher Tolkien. This is a new book that Christopher Tolkien has put together from his father's writings and is about the elven city Gondolin and its founding and history and what befell it with Morgoth, who is Sauron's, from the Lord of the Rings, master and ultimate evil in the world. And if you haven't read The Lord of the Rings, I highly recommend to check them out. They're really awesome books and really the foundation of a lot of modern fantasy books. And if you're going to read them, I also would recommend to start with The Hobbit, as it is a fun read and really can get you into the world of Middle-earth. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did, hit that like button. If you'd like to watch more videos, please subscribe. Thanks for watching.